Alive. I'm gonna do some Fallout 76. Haven't seen that one, so we're gonna mess around with that. Hopefully. There we go. Hopefully it'll catch up. Hopefully my tablet will catch. Why are you loading Pokemon tablet? I don't want Pokemon tablet. Lord have mercy. Work with me, tablet. There we go. I gotta adjust the sound. Let's look at the atomic shop. See if there's anything free today.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation.
Let's go see what's happening in Appalachia. Ooh, I forgot something. I forgot. Plus America. Ah, the long loading times. Long loading times. Oh, ice on the shoulder. Here. Entertain yourselves while we wait for this load from hell. If you're thinking about it, why not
Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty.
hopefully the mic volume and everything else is okay. I know in the past people said they couldn't hear me. Hopefully getting rid of any echoes. I can't tell. I got a headset on. Let's see. What do I got? I'm doing a stealth build on this one, and I just started this character a little bit ago. I just killed some punks, got a bloodied switchblade. My primary weapon is this anti-armor recon hunting rifle. And I am working with, I believe, Foundation. If I get my gamepad working right, there we go. I believe my goal, I was working with Foundation in this one and working on a couple of different ones. Now I've got to go convince the Raiders. And I need Radstag meat. Let's see if I got Radstag meat. Because I need to create an explosive bait. Oh, I do. Cool. I need to create explosive bait at a Tinkerer thingy to Tinkerer's Workbench to finish another quest. Let's find me a Tinkerer's Workbench in here, and we will head towards the Raiders. See if we can convince them that they need to get inoculated against the Scorch Plague. But this is older game. I think it's older than Red Dead. Red Dead is a lot of fun. It's cowboys and Indians. This is survival, nuclear apocalypse, post-apocalypse. And this is an MMO based on the Fallout series by Bethesda. Bethesda seems to be doing some work with it, little bits here and there. I don't know that it's really being kept up as much as fans of the series would like it to be. I seem to be having fun with it. It's kind of cool. It's different. I put about 60-something hours into this character here over the last week, just messing around. And, I find it kind of fun. I like Red Dead for what it is and what it does, and all the games I play are kind of in this genre. Sorry, I'm lost. I'm looking for something. Anyway, we'll sit back, do some questing, check it out, see what folks have to say. The screen loads are a little annoying. There are some glitches with popping in and out of the world. You get to build camps. You can build them as immaculate or as huge or whatever as you want, or as small as you want. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking. I have no idea if or where there might be a Tinkerer's Workbench here. I know that there are things here. I know I could go back to my camp real easily, but I don't want to have to make that trip. So I'm just looking around. Oh, here's one right here. Here we go. All right. So we got to craft something. I got to craft an explosive. No. No. Says craft explosive bait. So is that explosive ammo? I saw it at one point. Oh, there it is. That requires a fragmentation mine. Can I make a fragmentation mine? Oh, I have to be a demolitions expert. Okay, so I need a fragmentation mine, and then I can make explosive bait. Somebody will sell me one somewhere.
It never seems to end.
What's sad is I just sold one. I don't use the mines that much, and I figured that's a way to cash in on caps. Caps is the primary money system here, and so I sold off all my mines, not knowing or thinking or knowing that I needed them, for lack of a better word. So, hey, what do you know? When you don't know, you do fun stuff. Well, guess what I did? I sold my mines for caps. No, I had physical therapy today. My shoulder's barking at me, but that's all right. In the coming weeks, I'll probably be doing some streaming of Cyberpunk. I understand that there may be a new one coming out, and so I want to visit the old one and play around with that. But for right now, it looks like I'm pretty much stuck in this free world survival thing. There's another one that I saw a news update about today, looking at YouTube. The Sons of the Forest. It's a survival horror game called Forest, and they've made a sequel to it called Sons of Forest. Hey, what do you know? When I come out of the elevator, there's a utility. That works. Anyway, the Sons of Forest is going to be. It is a survival, but it's horror and it's co-op, where the Forest was not co-op at all. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Sorry, no time to chat.
All right, Sonny. That Sonny didn't have it. Let's see if this Sonny has it. Nope. Well, I'm just going to have to get a fragmentation mine for some more. This is one of my favorite instruments in this game. The mouth harp. They've got this and they've got a theremin. Bow, bow, bow. Dig it. Dig it. Dig it. I am well tuned. If you play an instrument for a period of time, you get a buff. And if you sleep for a period of time, you get a buff. You get buff, 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 buffs. That's the boarding house. I think Sonny and that's the only ones that sell. I could be wrong. But I think they're the only ones that sell stuff. I'm going to go over here and look. Dang. I had a hard time finding a Tinker's Workshop, and now there's one around every corner. There's another one. Make sure I scrap my garbage. This is very big on making stuff, and, weapons and things that I like to survive, having good armor, and all that fun stuff. Weight is a thing. I'm carrying too much stuff. So you want to keep your weight, although I'm not an expert, but I've seen people. One of my favorite guys, shout out to Angry Turtle. He streams on YouTube only that I've seen. He's always overweight and just running around, so it may not be that important later in the game, but I find for me, it makes a difference for me. And I'm early in the game. Oh look, I got a recipe I forgot about. It makes a big difference for me. It could be the difference between life and death, trying to get away and move. But I'm not a high level character. Some of these people are level 1,000 or somewhere in that area. That ought to give you an idea of, you know, higher levels and stuff like that. Right now, if I look at the map, a lot of times you can see little dots, which are people. So that looks like there's a people over here. He's level 138. There's a couple here. There's a 28, a 21. So they're in my range. There's some more people over here. He's 44. That person's level 632. So you got a good mix. There's a 38. There's a 9. There's a 356. So there's a few people on this server right now playing, which is cool. There's other areas. Here's a dude over here. He's 397. Got to go track something over there. I got to use a nuke over here to enter that place. I kind of like this. You can use caps. That's why caps is important, to fast travel to places you've discovered. So any of these places here, you can see I can, if they're blue or highlighted, I can fast travel to them for a couple of caps. So I was kind of looking, I need to work my way over here. This is about where the raiders are, over in here. And I need to make my way over there. This area here to talk to the raiders. But if there's a quest I can do on the way, which looks like I've got this one about explosive bait, but I need a freaking whatchamabobber. And then this one is the Brotherhood at Port Atlas. I could go knock that out. There's this one where I got to complete Rose's quest and then get David's trophy. And then there's this one for Blackwater Mine. So I can toggle a couple of these and we can just take a little road trip. I have my survival tent over here. That's an easy fast travel. I like to use that. It's a feature that comes with Fallout First, which is kind of their subscription service. Unlike other MMOs that are $15 a month, Fallout First is $12.99 a month or $13 a month, and you get a bunch of special perks that come with it. And one of them is the camp. And it's right there. There it is. And so this isn't my house that I built. This is a camp. And so I can deploy this anywhere. I wish there was a way, and maybe there is, and somebody can tell me to pull all this crap out without having to clicky on everything. Oops. But I don't know, so I'm clicky-clickying on everything. But I have this box, which is a scrap box, and it'll scrap stuff for me. So that's why I did that transfer. Cook. I should have 800,000, well, 37 boiled waters. Dirty waters that you have to boil your water so you don't get radiation poisoning. And make drinks. You cook food, and some of the food's rather disgusting. Like here's a glowing meat steak I can make. I'm keeping the Radstag meat because I need that for that other quest. Dog meat or mongrel dog meat to make mutt chops, and then I can make syrup with glowing resin. Doesn't that sound yummy? Yeah, that's going to be the other steak I don't want to get rid of. But you need to make sure you're eating, you need to make sure you're drinking, you need to make sure you're resting, you're playing an instrument for that buff. If I look here, you can see in my stats, when I look at effects, well tuned, gives me action point regen plus 25, and I'm 55% fed, and I'm partially hydrated. And if you look on the menu down the lower right, which you can't see through the little pet, but my food and my drink are there, and it shows that I need to drink and I need to eat. So, what are we gonna have? I'll eat some glowing meat steak. It's not really gonna help me. Some of these things are buffs, and they're really good buffs. I'm not high enough to care yet about those. So I just eat and drink whatever I can and whatever I have, and then I keep going. But this little tent here, I can take with me as I go, and I can deploy it, most places. And it's kind of cool, and it's worth the $12.99 in my opinion, because when I get filled up on items, I can just drop them off at that little tent, which then I can use later over here at my camp. And you can see I have my camp over here, but I'm over here questing. So instead of paying the caps to move my camp, which is, for me it's not much right now, but each time it goes up, I can use this little tent as a little mini camp to do kind of the same thing. I just can't craft like at the tinkering station and stuff like that. I have to do that at my camp or become friends with Foundation or somebody like that to do it. So anyway, I am now looking to go over here and see if I can find the Miner's Locker in Blackwater mine. Blackwater mine. And that is somewhere over this way. Off we go, and look, as I got closer, you can see that down at the bottom of the screen it says I'm 80, I don't know if that's feet or what, but and then you can see the little diamond out in front of me, that's telling me, hey, I'm headed over there. So it's down below me. And so now I get to play. Oh, darn it. Okay, let me get hidden. Uh-oh. Took out his right leg. There we go. These are mole miners. Aren't they cool?
Greeting. Detection error. System is currently offline. Authorization until is complete. Please return.
Woo. It came charging at me. Alright, let's level up. Woo. Alright, let's see. So rifleman is 3. This is all about builds, like mini games. Excuse me, sorry. I was reaching for something and three and riflemen. So I'm working on I have a build and looking it up here. That I'm working. It's called a stealth sniper build. Okay, so I do have the 3 riflemen. So I need to add the expert rifleman and then cool. 3 there, 3 in concentrated fire, 3 on expert, 3 on master, 3 on long shot. I'm behind on Action Boy and a couple of these others, but that's okay. But okay, I'm now leveled up. I kind of want to go investigate these other houses and see what else I can find before I go into that mine. So I'm going to do that. I call them houses, they're not really houses. Part of this mine building, or whatever you want to call that. But it looks like there's stuff everywhere, and you need lots of plastic and acids and all kinds of different components for weapons and bombs and stuff. In the early game, you know, the recommendation is to pick up everything and just scrap it down. So I do that quite a bit. Ooh, green ragged hat. As you progress, I guess, get higher levels and that, maybe that's not as important. You can farm for some materials, and there are guides out there. I'm not going to do any of that. There's enough of that stuff out there. I just enjoy playing the games, trying to have a little fun, and if I can build a community of folks, like-minded folks that want to play the games, then, you know, we'll get some community games going, and you know, little stuff like that. I do this as a hobby. It's, you know, something I've done all my life with friends and, you know, my brother, all kinds of stuff, and you know, it's looking for like folks that like to play games. So that's really what this is about, coming together. I love this type of game. I like the Skyrim series. You know, I played a few MMOs in my day. I had muscle cancer in my left shoulder a year ago. I had 2 different surgeries to repair that. I had a problem where I dislocated it like a month or so ago, and I just started physical therapy to recover from that. So the keyboard is becoming less and less my friend. So I played a lot of Final Fantasy 14 with my wife, and we love the game. I love the game, but I can't play with the keyboard anymore, and I just have to work on getting better with the gamepad. But that game wasn't first for the gamepad, so I struggle with it a little bit. But games like this that were designed for a gamepad, that, you know, that's what they're about. They are a wee bit easy for me. Oh, look. There's nothing in it. I'd have to take that power armor back to my camp. And I've got a lot of power armor chassis. I don't see any components on it, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that. I don't need it. But if you're paying attention, you can see down on the lower right, I'm overweight, which is okay. I've got this weapons workbench right here, and I can scrap everything, and it brings me right down under my weight. One of the things that I learned that I didn't realize it, but I have learned it, is that in order to learn some of these recipes to make new weapons and all that fun stuff, you have to disassemble weapons you get or buy plans. So I'm slowly learning about that. So now I'm able to make like a combat rifle, and that takes 45 ammunition. right now I'm using kind of a hunting rifle that I modified. I can show you it. But it's low level. It's level 10, and it's a 2-star item. So the stars are legendary items, and they come up to 5 stars at really high levels. But I'm now in my 20s, I think. That's right. I think I'm 20. Yeah, I'm 23. And so this little level 10 rifle, while it still works okay, I do need to upgrade that. So I'll be looking to make a new rifle here probably very soon, because I'm more than twice the level. If I'm doing 78 damage, and then because I like the stealth build with the sneak, I get a ×2 bonus. And then the other thing that I have is this one card. Oh, I thought I had it. I guess I don't. I had a card. There's a card under agility called Sneak that does some more. One of these, I thought some card somewhere did an extra point of damage or whatever. That's okay. Made your sneak damage a certain percentage higher. But right now, I think I'm getting just double damage, which, hey, I'll take double damage. So 78 turns into 156 if I did the math right. When I shoot people and get the maximum amount of damage on them. So you start combining that that stealth. Oops, apparently I'm going to cook something. Didn't mean to do that. So you start combining that stealth with your weapon damage, and you can do some pretty massive damage with the stealth build. Most of the high level people, I think, the ones that I've seen, are using Gauss or Gatling gun type things. They're these spinning guns that shoot a lot of bullets and destroy stuff, and a lot of them have really cool looking laser guns that are like Gatling guns, spinning, do a lot of bullets or laser beams. It's pretty cool. I have chosen to, my research, again, I used Angry Turtle. He's, again, on YouTube. You just go to YouTube and look up Angry Turtle if you're looking for the info. I used his site to help me out, and I'm more of a stealthy player. I like that type of game. And he had a great suggestion for how to build stealth. I did have a level 43 character that I started on my own, but clearly had no clue what I was doing. So I did some research, and shout out again to Angry Turtle and his site on YouTube for the information he had. There were so many others that did have information, but Angry Turtle was the primary one, and I've watched a couple of his streams, so definitely big shout out to him again on YouTube. He does not stream on Twitch, as far as I'm aware. He just streams exclusively on YouTube. I stream both on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm thinking about adding Facebook as well. You know, I'm not really ever going to become a partner or anything like that. I don't think so. I don't have the time to put into it. I do work a full-time job, and it is in IT, and so I do spend a lot of hours in the evenings, so I don't have a lot of time to do this. This is kind of a wind down, stress relief type activity for me. There it goes. So we got to open a locker. Oh,
So I found this old holotape to record onto. Look, stupid. You can't hear me. Not anymore. I don't know. Maybe this is more for me. I just miss you, Lucy. More than you could ever imagine. And I can't help but feel responsible. Somehow. They were firing up the snowmakers, and I knew you didn't like skiing, so I didn't even mention I was.
sorry, I'm listening to the message.
I thought you'd talk me out of it. I wish I had told you, though. We're both hard-headed, but one of our stubborn asses would have caved, and then we'd be together one way or the other. Maybe it's for the best. These people I'm with probably wouldn't understand us either. I've had to get even tougher than before. I've had to steal and kill. And worse still, I've had to hide who I am behind this facade. I'm alive, I guess. But who am I now? Am I still the same Alfreda you knew? Would you even still like me? I hope you'd understand. You gotta be strong to survive. And if that means playing mean and leading a bunch of other monsters to prey on the weak, then that's what I gotta do. Sounds like the boys are getting back. I better go. Put that mean face back on. I wish the bombs never took you from me, Lucy. I love you. Always will.
Yay.
This
Some
is
of the
Foreman
messages can be
Hibbs,
long drawn out.
United States Department of Energy. If you're hearing this, then welcome aboard and all that. I'm sure the human resources folks have got you situated, but there's one thing I need to make sure we've drilled into you. So you gotta get it again. Blackwater Mine is a government uranium site. That means you're a federal employee now. And all those background checks and security interviews you went through wasn't just for fun. Every yield we failed to bring up is a national security problem. One less missile gets made. One less power plant gets fueled. Department of Energy isn't messing around. I'm not messing around. So stop listening to all this and get back to work. Let's dig up some shiny rocks and hope they don't make us sterile.
Okay, well, apparently I opened the locker. Go down and investigate this mine. I'm sure there's more to it, but where'd the other one go I shot? I don't think I killed it. You would have heard the ding. There's the ding. Uh-oh. There we go. Great, a diseased, vicious wolf. That guy's dead. These mole miners are interesting. Anybody else coming up? Check down this hole over here. Now here's a little.
This is Foreman Hibbs, United States Department of Energy. Blackwater Mine has changed a lot over the years. Plenty of you already know what happens when a mine tunnel hits groundwater. So the pump shouldn't be too surprising. But yeah, just to put any rumors to bed, we're also trying some new ways of getting at those precious rocks. And yes, it involves melting the uranium while it's still underground and siphoning it up. Sure beats hauling it by hand. Works. I don't think that means any of you getting extra time off. Stop listening to this and get back to work.
Oh, this helps. That helped. Having that having an armor workbench right there for me to get. Oh, I definitely want the glue. Adhesive and wow, all of our pumps are offline. Wow. That's what I needed. I found the mine. I needed a fragmentation mine to make my explosive bait. I'm huh. Take some ammo. Take some purified water. Take a carrot. Got a miner's key. Boy, the rads in here are big. Radiation in that place is big. And radiation isn't necessarily, I mean, it will kill you, don't get me wrong. Not necessarily bad though. There are some builds which require mutations, and mutations come from radiation. So a certain amount of radiation, depending upon what you're trying to do, is a good thing. I don't know anything about it, and rather than screwing up and not doing something I don't know about, I just choose to not keep a lot of it around, get rid of it as I can, and moving on from there. If I knew a little bit more about how the radiation thing worked and stuff, I have some research to do, then I would do it. But right now, dude, I don't know. So I don't mess with the mutations. There are some of the high-end gamer guys that know what's going on. They definitely carry mutations, I guess, as you call them, and they're very successful with them, and they know how to make it work and all that fun stuff. I do not. And I've already, like I said, wasted time, got a character level 43, and had no idea what I was doing, so I kind of started anew. Load music. Alright, so that was that one. We did that. Oh, I could have gone to the Middle Mountain Club. Let's go to the Pleasant Valley Station and then go see if we can find David's stuff. A lot of this game is exploration, and I could have walked and I don't know, I probably should have just walked around, hung out, seen what it's all about, looked for stuff, but I didn't. I'm a bonehead. So these train stations, they got people to sell to, and they've got crafting stations, and they've got a scrap box, and all kinds of stuff like that. So I can store all my junk. Get rid of that to get some script. So that's what I meant. I have plenty of power torque. Oh, I didn't want to do that. See, power chassis. I got a bunch of them, and I got a bunch of T45 and stuff like that. All right, so I wanted to got that recipe and I keep forgetting to read it, so now I've read it. All right, so those star items that I'm not going to use, you come over here and you exchange them, and you get some currency called a script. And you get enough of that, you go to this other guy called a purveyor,
Please
and you sell your
don't
script.
stab other customers while they shop.
I won't stab any other customers while they shop. I promise.
It's dangerous to go alone. It's dangerous to go in groups. It's just dangerous out
There's some
there.
stuff I don't
So stock
use,
up,
I don't
please.
need it. But with caps, you can buy other items from these guys. These little robot guys.
Previously owned loot for sale. Mostly blood free. Caps available in exchange for pillaged loot. Pillaged loot. Available in exchange for caps.
There we go. It's been a crap ton of caps. And now I'm gonna work on going up the hill to David's. Strange bedfellows. I can now take a picture of the ski resort. Aren't I lucky? Well, good thing he can't see me. Good thing I can't shoot. And I'm thirsty, so let's get some more blackberry juice in my system. Get some mac and cheese. Some dog food. These scorched guys are the ones that are, they've got a disease, and so right now I'm working with a quest to get two of the factions, the Foundation and the Raiders, inoculated, and I've convinced Foundation to get inoculated. Now I have to convince the Raiders. Fender robot, okay. Whoa. That's where he's hiding. I just take his head off. Clean off. Headshot. I'm using 308, so they're a little damaging. The vendor bought it. Blue. Adhesive. But the scorched have a plague and they spread it by touching or what have you. I've been inoculated. There was this nice scientist lady who made an inoculation to ward off the plague. And, well, can't get up there.
Got some scary raiding gear, but maybe you're looking to buy an upgrade for Duke.
Oh, look at that. Wow, I like that. I don't have the caps. I should have saved my money. That's a nice combat gun for people like me. Turn around and sell that stuff right back to the dude. reset the password. Huh. Maybe I have to come back. One of the tasks is to get the password. Well, I thought if I could reset David's password, then I would have the password. Apparently, I can't. It says find the password. That's what I was trying to do. And it said David, so I figured, well, I'll just get David's password. Change it. As the network admin, and it decided no.
Something's out there. You know it. My grandma can shoot straighter.
She ain't talking to me. Ripper Alley. So I gotta find Ripper Alley. It's over there. Okay. I shot somebody else over here. Maybe he. Maybe not. It took me long enough. Maybe he spawned. I think it's so funny. They stand like they're part of these frozen people, and you just pick them off. You can tell because of their glowing eyes that they're not alive. Headshot! Swamp tofu soup. There we go. Pick and locks. So cross. Way down here, so I've been to that. Let's do some running. What the heck? Let's go have some fun. Let's go to the train station. Blow that head up. Headshot. His head just rolled down the hill. Headshot. He was already dead, but that's okay. Better safe than sorry. There's my train station. Apparently he didn't hear me coming up the stairs. I don't know why he didn't hear me coming up the stairs. It's not like I snuck up the stairs. I heard another one. Oh, look at that pretty bunch of cactus flowers. That makes good drink. Ah. I wanted to put the ammo in there.
Vendor not responsible for your safety or the safety of goods purchased. Wanna buy some junk? Stick up. Just kidding. Want to buy or sell?
Keeping on heading down. Sure I'm alive. Yep. Go on a walkabout. Uh-oh. I get booted from the server? Let me see what's going on. Crashed a bit. Going back in. See where it put me. found. Please stand by. Well, waiting for it to load. Hey, we're good. Let's see. Alright, here we are. Set it down here. We're still in a good spot. Okay. Looks like the sales are still final. Oh, you hear that bleeping? That is a rule with launch code. It's him. And I can't hit him to save my butt. So if I go loot him, I now get nuclear launch codes. And I've killed like 8 of them or something like that. I've got quite a few. I just haven't launched the nuke. See, these are my codes. And if you look at my inventory, look, Alpha, Bravo, 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 Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. I've killed quite a few. Fastest, most bestest way is to walk to collect dirty water that you can then boil, walk up and spam your X button. Take a rat away. Take a stim pack. Very good way to get radiation too, by the way. But I wound up with 40 dirty waters, which will turn into 20 boiled waters, which supposedly makes it a little safer to drink. I love the environment. All the babbling brooks and little waterfalls, and radiation everywhere. A little town up here, or a house or something. That square at the bottom in the center is kind of where I want to go. But curious. I always like to explore some things on the way. Yeah, like a little town or something. Blackberries. I don't know why I like blackberries. So I get the blackberries. That's just a truck. Another scorched with a code. I hear it beeping off in the distance somewhere. It's over here. See it? There he is. Wow, I keep hitting the car. Jeez, 5 shots later, I'm such a marksman. You can also eat to bring your health back, so. Glasses, plates. Core, carrot. I don't want to get industrial cleaner. I'll take the cooking oil. I'll take the potato. Cat meat. I'm gonna take a moldy food. They can keep that. Work on our way. But this is, kind of what it is. You're exploring, you're looking around, fighting, shooting, and trying to survive. Trying to get all the things necessary for you to survive. You run into wildlife. There you see fallen trees on the ground. And loot them for logs or wood scraps so you can cook, and you need wood to fuel a lot of things. So in the beginning you'll want to pick up the any of the trees you see that you pick up the logs or wood scraps or what have you from them. And they seem to have a lot of watery stuff that you can take advantage of. It's all radiated. There's water filters you can make. I think that's all something like that, or I vaguely remember something like that to make purified water. Uh, or if you need a certain amount of rads to be radiated or mutated or whatever the right word is, you have a certain amount of rads that you need to be mutated or whatever. Drink the dirty water. So I'm looking for that Rosalind's monument. And I think it's going to be below me. Oh, I'm still way a ways. But those satellite towers look familiar from the picture. But I am still a bit away. Another tree. Gather logs. I got 8 wood scraps from that log. So we're definitely going to need it to make just about anything. Food, boil water, make guns and stuff to use the machines. I probably have way more than I need. I guess just out of habit. Looting it. Blackberries. Love me the blackberries. There's usually one, there's another. Targeted something down there. There's a vicious something. Wild dogs. There's one here. They were coming at me from both sides. But here comes the other one. Shot him in the butt. They apparently took out the raider. Above the cliff, the big radar dish, and the West Tech building. You can't miss it. There's a big red door in the middle of nowhere. I don't know who built it or what's in there, but it's got to be good, right? Anyway, good luck. Maybe you're a better jumper than I am, Randy. I wonder what they're talking about. I don't have a lockpicking skill to open that up. They say there's a red door. My sight's down that way somewhere. thing was up here. Right there. Oops, wrong one. I don't think it was a red door there. I think it might have been out here. Above a cliff between the big radar dish, West Tech building. Above a cliff? I guess it's on a cliff. That's the big radar dish. That's the West Tech building. It's above a cliff. It's up here somewhere. I couldn't see. I think maybe I'd have to be down there. That's the West Tech. That's the big satellite, so it's somewhere in here. But I ain't looking for it yet. I'm gonna go up here. I was just curious. I'm gonna go over here and look at the look for the monument. I think over here there was a way down safely. Without jumping 50 feet to your death off the cliff. Yeah, right here. Right down here. got you down here. We're gonna find us Rosalind's Memorial. And there it is. And of course, there's a big giant diseased death claw. Got him.
Ooh, so that's where he's been hiding it. That memorial ain't too shabby, especially since it's David we're talking about here. So now you'll have to repair that holotape, and there's only one place I can think of that may still have a functioning terminal to do it. It's out at Solomon's Pond. I know, you're thinking, what's tech like that doing out at such a cutesy little wilderness place? Let's just say some seriously intrusive operations went down there, so I'm pretty sure it's got just what we need.
Now we go to Solomon's Pond, which is back here. I'm not going to kill it. I just think it's fun to... Oh, he moved. Sniping off the mutants down below. I like the sniper build. I'm curious about seeing that red door. So I want to look at the red door, see if I can find the red door in the cliff on the way up in between the two buildings. Yada, 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 ding dong. Yeah, I'm new to the game, bud. Sorry. Rock's King of the Rats. I am rather new to the game. I've just been figuring it out. Sorry I missed your chat there. Normally I would say absolutely, but I'm actually getting ready to get off. I've got to go get dinner started here in a little bit. But I usually stream about 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Monday, well, we'll start being Monday through Thursday. You're welcome to come catch me and come help, man. I'd appreciate any help you can get. I was just doing a little bit of running around. But honestly, I do have to go get dinner going for the family. But I should be around. Won't be tomorrow, but I'll be back around Wednesday, same time. Okay, cool, man. Sounds good to me. We'll do it, bud. Like I said, I'm just figuring it out. I thought it was kind of cool. Man, I'm enjoying it. Man, causing as much trouble as I can cause. I was doing some messing around over here on the way to get this memorial whatever, and got a note off of some raiders about a red door on a cliff, so I was coming over here to see if I could see the red door. Then I just saw this power armor and said, why not? I definitely appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've run into a few folks. They've been real cool about it. I do have my daughter, and she has a couple of friends that have played a little bit. We were playing on Sunday over the weekend. But yeah, any advice, tips? I've been watching some of the YouTube stuff. A guy named Angry Turtle, some of his stuff on YouTube. I am on PC. Correct. But I'm using a control. I think what's going to happen, I'm going to go back over here to my camp and call it a night. Like I said, I got to get dinner going and work on that stuff. Is that your name in the game? That there picture is my old character that I was working on. Rat and Kill? Okay, cool. I'll send you a friend request, man. We'll get out there and do some stuff. I had a level 40 character, but I did it all wrong because I didn't know what I was doing. So I went and I did some research, and this character that I'm playing with now in the 20s, you know, had some better thought behind it. So let's just say, so because I was an idiot, didn't know what I was doing, I wound up trashing the old guy. I did make the Chinese stealth armor. That was kind of cool. But I thought if I really wanted to go further in this game, I better take it better, more serious. Oh, I didn't know that. I went to one of those punch card board things, and I kept trying to change my where I distributed points into the special, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. I saw where I could change perk cards and stuff and level up the perk cards, but I had no idea about the special stuff. So I just rebooted, restarted. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oops. Oh well, live and learn, right? Oh, why can't I make? Oh, I lost my rag stack. Darn it. Okay, well, I'll have to go get some. All right, man. Well, thanks again for stopping by. I'll go ahead and send a friend request to Rat and Kill, and we'll go from there, man. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate the follow. I'm just trying to get a little bit. It's kind of a hobby for me. I kind of get on after work, but thanks again, buddy. I appreciate it, and we'll talk at you another day. Okay, that sounds good. Thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of help. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. Thanks for Rock, the King of the Rats. I appreciate it. We'll get you a friend invite and be with you soon, buddy. I'll see you all Wednesday, same time, 4 to 6. Just for a couple of hours. I do get surprise pop-ups every once in a while.